People are corrupted by the asking and answering of questions. The Indigenous people of Canada are expected to have answers about their own history that no other ethnic group in the world could be reasonably expected to have. My Scottish ancestors, I'm in very, very small part a person of Scottish ancestry. If they were alive today to answer these questions, they couldn't tell you anything about what their own relatives were doing 300 years ago, 400 years ago, 500 years ago. They could maybe tell you what it was like to work in a factory during World War II. There was a time when I was proposing research projects about the history and culture of the Cree and Ojibwe people way out west, Saskatchewan. Every single person I told this idea to got tremendously excited because what I was talking about doing was asking Cree elders about the politics of the 1970s and 1980s. This is, a period of history they would really know about. And by the way, this is now 14 years ago. So I just say people with memories of the 1970s were still around and available on the res. The Innu Aimun controversy here on the East Coast, it's not going to be settled in 10 years and it's not going to be settled in 100 years. We're in this kind of downward spiral of self-righteous accusation and counter-accusation, and neither side can admit their ignorance. Somebody was indigenous to that strip of land on the East Coast 500 years ago, 1,000 years ago. And there's archaeological evidence of who they were. And where exactly the Innu Aimun came from and when, there's linguistic evidence of precisely how that happened, okay? But the fact that Indigenous people made war against other Indigenous people before Europeans got here, that remains implicitly the greatest taboo of all. Both the person asking the question and the person answering is corrupted by this unreasonable expectation that the Indigenous people will have the answers, that they can explain to you a sequence of wars and migrations going back not just 300 years, but 3,000